the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good to have you with us tonight as we watch the Golden State Warriors going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Checking out Brooklyn, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And you look at Karis LeVert. Tough luck with injuries. But when he is healthy, Shaq, he can put up points in a hurry.
Reminds me of my main man, Kenny Smith, herky-jerky on that dribble off the drive. Also has the athleticism to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, I agree. I used to do that. But he keeps his head up on the drive, which is really good for his size. Not just a threat to score, but he's unselfish as well.
That'll be a wrap as we take you courtside. Thanks for joining us.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, DA. Thank you. And here's a look at some numbers for Thompson.
And suddenly, his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range, not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. When you're a championship contender, Chris, what are the aspects, the characteristics of an offense that is needed to get to that level?
You have to be balanced. You just can't be an inside team that can't shoot threes. You can't be a team that just shoot threes. You have to have guys that can dribble, that can get their own shot. You need guys that can catch and be standstill shooters as well, so that when you have the guys that dribble and get that space, their hands are ready and they're already ready. They're already prepared to shoot. And then it'd be really nice to have a post player, a dominant inside finisher, a guy that once he gets it in the painted area, everyone's going to have to watch out because he's going to dunk on him and make it post.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Prince.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a wealth of stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
And both free throws good for Prince. And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted.
And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records, Chris, that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the fourth quarter due to the score.
Yeah. It is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you pick Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the fourth. Well, everyone has already agreed that Curry is a generational talent and one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list in NBA history. I mean, it's a robust resume.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Count it.
A good size for the 2 position, but Clay's been able to compete and play through the contact.
And here are the Nets. It's a 3-point game. And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, Chris, it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the 3 just as big as the dunk.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Thompson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And 3 blocks as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Curry shot is off. LeVert against Thompson. LeVert kicks to Durant. Passes to Irving. 3-pointer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's Looney, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Jordan with some nice D. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving passes to LeVert. Back to Irving. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Bucks. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And I think for Golden State, they win one, they lose one. They think they're going in the right direction, then they seem to take a step back. It's been a season of inconsistencies so far.
And here are the Nets. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. The putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Irving. Prince outside. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And that sends Andrew Wiggins to the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. One misses for Wiggins. Well, Kevin Durant was highly sought after following this past season. And Chris, you knew his decision would have a huge ripple effect across the NBA.
Yeah, and at this point in his career, Kev, I mean, KD can do whatever he wants as far as which team he plays for. I mean, he has the titles, he has the money, and he has nothing left to prove. I mean, you can see why he chose this team.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Durant does such a good job of getting high percentage offensive plays. I mean, you can see that over the years.
Here's Curry, and Jordan sends it back, and he gets it back. Curry passes to Looney. Over Jordan, nails the baby hook. Looney's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 1. Prince with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Jordan.
He doesn't get the block, but the physicality of Draymond Green helping to affect the shot.
The baseline J. The shot by Curry, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Here's Irving following the basket by Draymond Green. Short. Draymond Green pulls it in. It's Curry outside. That one's not going to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
For one of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see, Curry is just as savvy inside.
Nets trail by 3. Now here's Irving. He had 28 points in the win against Phoenix. Prince against Thompson. Prince dishes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. LeVert with a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Curry looking around. And the basket Poole. Outside Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Poole, the pass to Looney. Over Jordan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's LeVert. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
Now here's Jordan. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jordan's got 6 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Curry against Irving. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Warriors trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Looney kicks to Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Prince's shot is good.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards in Washington. Harris outside. Now Dinwiddie Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Good on the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Poole. From 8. Allen with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Chandler, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 8.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Thompson outside, launches it, hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Harris finds Dinwiddie. A floater, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Omen passes to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, one of the best things about Klay Thompson, he's just an incredibly easy teammate to play with. He moves great without the ball. He doesn't need it in his hands to score. I mean, he looks to make that extra pass. You got to love it.
The first one falls. And with Thompson, all those things you mentioned, C-Webb, about him are why he's such a good fit with Curry.
Yeah, really anyone like Klay who doesn't need the ball to be effective is a breeze to play with. But the lack of ego on him to defer the spotlight to other stars constantly, it says so much about Klay, but don't sleep though. He has the confidence to light you up at any time.
Well, going into the summer, Klay Thompson had said he wanted to stay with the Warriors. But Chris also said that he deserved a max contract.
Yeah, and if you look at Klay's resume, it's hard to argue that he isn't worth that amount. Let's remember what he's done for this team. The shooting he provides, the defense, the championships, he's earned what he was given.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Poole. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
And here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Claxton. Chandler outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Poole uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Pass to Chandler. The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Allen left side. Misses in close. The Warriors trail. Here's Poole. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's now 8 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the Warriors possession here. After Spencer Dinwiddie getting his shot to go from deep. Chris pass to Bowman. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie with it. Clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Poole.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Here's Chris. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. All the great Golden State Warriors scores. Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys need to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
They've got Jared Allen. Harris is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Claxton in a power forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Now Harris after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Harris drives in and stolen by Chris. Here's Thompson. Rebound Brooklyn.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Chandler kicks to Allen. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Thompson from 13 feet. It goes down. Thompson's got 11 points.
This shot certainly in Thompson's arsenal. I mean, he keeps the defense guessing.
Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Poked away. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
You take a look at Thompson, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Wiggins outside. Smailagic, defended by Allen. That shot was off, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync, GA. I mean, they knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. Bucket is good, and the Nets lead by 6.
One of the best point guards in the league, getting inside and finishing. Kyrie Irving.
Curry, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk to Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. KD's checked in for the Nets. Taurean Prince comes in for Joe Harris. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, KD. Again, the Nets for 2.
Good at cashing in from mid-range. Such a consistent shooter, Mr. Kevin Durant.
On the wing, Wiggins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Dinwiddie against Curry. 2 points. That one goes.
Look at that. Just tremendous body control by Curry. He takes the hit, finishes the play. We'll see if he can add to it at the line. You know he usually will add to this at the line.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Curry.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Irving against Curry. Irving passes to Prince. He dishes it to KD. Takes the 3. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
There's the steal. Now Irving. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And here is Durant. Fires from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. KD's got 10 points in the game. The pass to Wiggins. Over Prince. And the Warriors miss again.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Here's Claxton. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Curry, here we go. Prince against Wiggins. Rebounded by the Nets. Prince has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving from long range. Can't hit that one. And Golden State will come the other way.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
The 3. Another miss by Irving.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Bowman, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And he makes the first.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And so he makes both from the line. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't stuck in there and aren't tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up on some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I gotta get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't come on, don't push me all the way to the basket.
What was the response?
He pushed me into the basket.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Curry against Irving. Curry attacking. Count it from 12. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
How do you guard this guy in the pick and roll? I mean, Curry puts so much pressure on you. He has the ball on the string.
Irving passes to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Wiggins against Prince, and stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Looney. Here's Bowman. Second chance shot. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Looney.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass. He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Curry attacking. Here's Green, and Jordan sends it back. It's Prince on the wing. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Outside Curry. And it's blocked by Jordan. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Prince wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Prince has got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. He kicks it to Green. The rebound by KD. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
And here are the Warriors now. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Curry fires from way outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me small.
Prince fires. Green with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins against Prince. And it's blocked by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball. That one goes in. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Out in the open court, Irving's just too quick, too shifty to contain.
Here's Curry with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Irving. Nets leading by 15. The three. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and LeVert finishes inside. LeVert's got his second basket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Harris is checked in for Taurean Prince. The Warriors also with a sub. Chris is checked in. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Curry. A 20-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy. Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Harris outside. Jacks up a three. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
The first free throw is good. So for the Nets, Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Karis LeVert. Both good from the line that time.
They're really doing a good job from the line. They need to stay aggressive, keep drawing fouls, and hopefully pick up a few more and-one situations.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Allen surveying the D. No good from Irving.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
.139 left to play here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Curry.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete Curry is. His quickness to the ball. Get that shot out of here.
Another shot. Here's Pascal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Brooklyn leading by 13. Outside Irving. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the way in. Irving's got 11 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Chandler, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Wiggins from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Irving with it. He's got 11. Passes it to KD. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Hey, yo, get off step.
Curry attacking. Here's Chris. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Chris has got his first points in this one.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Outside Irving. And the Nets miss again. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green down low with Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the 3.
But Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
It's good.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. Fourth, Kevin Durant.
And, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
Well, yeah, Greg, I'm a big fan of big fellas taking 3 if they can knock it down. But I also want you to be able to go to work inside.
And both free throws good for Curry.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. This guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
LeVert kicks to Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 15.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry, and stolen by Irving. And they're running. Prince finds Irving. And here is Durant. But they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Shot clock at 5. And Looney sends it back. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the tip.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Warriors trail by 14. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Look, he's so crafty with the ball in his hands. Thompson baiting the defender into that one. Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Oh, the skill, the quick release. Klay Thompson is a special shooter in the field and at the line.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. From deep. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Warriors trail by 15. Curry is inside. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wiggins right side. Yep, that one goes in there. Wiggins has got 9.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Dinwiddie outside. Green against KD. 6 to shoot. From deep, Prince. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Brooklyn. Season well underway, and they've been solid. In 3rd right now.
And right now for Brooklyn, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
And he knocks down the first one. both free throws good for Curry. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Now, here's LeVert. He has 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson. The Nets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. He misses the free throw, and the Warriors making a change here. He's off on the second. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 14. And it's Wiggins missing. LeVert against Thompson. LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to LeVert. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. LeVert's got 7 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now here's Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Nets leading by 15. Inside, here's Claxton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
The pass to Looney. To the middle. Smiley nails the baby hook.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Prince outside. Unloads from 13. Again, the Nets for 2.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Here's Thompson. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
So for the Nets, Allen comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Harris subbed in for LeVert. Dinwiddie passes to Prince. It's good. Prince has got 9 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
to the paint. Stolen by Allen. And, oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And it's good. 2 points. Prince has got 20 points.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Bowman passes to Thompson. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got 17 now.
And you can tell Thompson knows his role. He's out there to score. He loves to stay aggressive.
Nets leading by 18. Now here's Prince. He's got 20. Pass to Claxton. Three-pointer on the way. The shot comes out, so Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Bowman, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Thompson.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
First one falls for him. Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nets. And the Warriors making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn leading by 16. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Harris. It's Prince on the wing. Fires the 3. And Pascal pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Chris pass to Pascal. Here's Poole. Here's Pascal. Over Allen. And again, no good by Golden State.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Taurean Prince. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Harris looking it over. Thompson against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving from long range. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. And Chandler sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Bowman. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got his first points of the game. Warriors trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pascal, the pass to Bowman. To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Thompson passes to Pascal. Over Allen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Thompson. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
We always talk about Thompson's perimeter shooting, but there, he shows some real toughness inside.
The Nets shooting straight 49% from the field. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. Allen outside. Back to Irving. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Dinwiddie against Thompson. Outside Irving. Latray. The Warriors pull it in. Scholes got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Durant's checked in for Wilson Chandler. Now, here's Thompson. 19 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Nets leading by 14. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Allen. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Green with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. They get it again. And that one's good. Wiggins. Wiggins has got 13 points. The Nets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Chris with the rebound. Chris is
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wiggins. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. Now Durant. 14 points for him. On the wing, Irving. Launches a 3.
Oh, some scouts look at Curry's size. They thought he might have had a hard time defending at this level. It's safe to say they were wrong.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 5. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Chris throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the Nets with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Over Chris. Allen, that's good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. That one drops for him.
Oh, lots of contact that time, but Steph with the great body control.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here is Irving. High arcing shot. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors trail by 12. Curry attacking. Green in the post. Working on Allen, and it's in there. Nets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Dinwiddie against Thompson, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in for Chris. Up top, Curry, covered by Irving. Curry's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Nets leading by 10. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Jordan against Curry. And the pass to Green. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Curry with the drive, and it goes down 2 points.
Doesn't it seem like Steph can get any shot he wants? I mean, with his handle and his shooting ability, that time finishing off the drive.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to LeVert. Irving against Curry. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Thompson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Now, here is Irving. Durant, the pass to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And yes, it's good.
But he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
It's the Nets now. Irving with it. Harris outside. Pass to Durant. Thompson against LeVert. A floater, and he sinks the layup. And the Nets lead by 9.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
The Nets making a switch here. Prince is checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Stephen Curry hits them both. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They lead by 7. The offensive rebound. KD's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks it to Looney. And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Now here's Curry from the line. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
The pass to KD. Down low. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now here's Curry. Kicks it to Wiggins. Back to Curry. No good there. Good D by Jordan. Nets leading by 10. Durant dishes to Irving. Back to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. From downtown, DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
This is what a leader does early. Good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Wiggins from outside. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Passes it to Irving. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to LeVert. Here's Jordan. He's covered by Thompson. Jordan inside. Looney on him. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
From 15 feet away, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's LeVert. Dishes it to Durant. Back to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master at hitting these shots.
Outside Irving. Prince against Wiggins. Prince misses. Warriors trail by 12. With some arc. Looney passes to Wiggins. Back to Looney. Over Jordan. Again, Golden State.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
It's the Nets now. Now Irving outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Shoots over Curry. And that one goes long. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Wiggins drives in. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Here's KD. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. It's stolen by Green. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Poked loose. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Irving against Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Misses the layup. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, we all saw that coming when KD started cutting to the rim. Beautiful alley-oop finish from Durant.
Thompson finds Green. Shoots over LeVert. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Green.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, they still got work to do, but what a job they've done to get back into this one.
Here's KD following the basket by Draymond Green. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the winning mentality of Durant, I mean, he can take over games. He puts the team on his back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 1:09 left in the game. Curry kicks to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He's got the attitude for this kind of pressure. You know, Draymond loves the big moment.
Here's KD. Prince outside. Here's the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Lets it go with a 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Big bucket. That's how you do it if you're Steph Curry.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Durant kicks to Prince. Takes a 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, he's become a weight around that neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Curry on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Thompson for the triple. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And in the moment of truth, Thompson putting the team on his back, trying to carry them across the finish line.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Durant just inside the line.
Count it! How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point, and he keeps adding to the total.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, and the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With DeAndre Jordan, you were a big factor inside tonight. How important was it to control the paint?
We just wanted to set the tone defensively for our team. We knew that they had some great guards who really penetrate and break defenses down.
Well, you took a lot of that away, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.